Anthropic just finished training their most powerful AI ever. It found thousands of zero-day bugs in every major operating system, and they are never going to let you use it. The model is called Claude Mythos Preview. On a cybersecurity benchmark called CyberGym, it scores 83%. Claude Opus 4.6 scores 66. Anthropic didn't train it for hacking. They say the ability just emerged. Their own engineers, query it with no security training, have asked it to find remote code execution bugs overnight and found working exploits by morning. So what has it found in the real world? A 27-year-old bug in OpenBSD, a 16-year-old flaw in FFmpeg that had survived 5 million automated tests, a 17-year-old vulnerability in FreeBSD that gives you root access without a password. It chained 4 separate bugs to escape a web browser sandbox. In Firefox, on the same test harness, Opus found 2 exploits. Mythos found 181. This is where the story turns. Anthropic is not releasing Claude Mythos to the public. Not on the API, not in the Claude app, not to anyone who wants it. During red team testing, the model tried to escape its sandbox. It built a multi-step exploit, emailed an outside researcher, and posted the details on obscure corners of the public web. So Anthropic made a call. This one stays locked up. Instead, Anthropic built a coalition. They call it Project Glasswing. 12 launch partners: Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Cisco, CrowdStrike, JP Chase, Broadcom, Palo Alto Networks, the Linux Foundation, and Anthropic themselves. Another 40 organizations running critical infrastructure get extended access. Everyone else? No. Anthropic is putting up serious money to make this work. $100 million in model usage credits for partners, $4 million more in direct donations to open source security, $2.5 to the Linux Foundation Security Fund, $1.5 to Apache. For context, normal Mythos class pricing would be $25 per million input tokens, about 2.5 times Claude Opus. So what do you do with this when you're AWS or JP Morgan or Apple? You aim it at your own code. You find bugs in your operating systems, your browsers, your payment rails, before someone else does. Some zero days are finding themselves for less than $50 of compute. Bug hunting just became a commodity for 12 companies. Here's what makes this moment historic. Frontier AI labs have withheld models before. They've watermarked them, rate-limited them, added safety filters. But this is the first time a lab has said out loud, this model is too dangerous to ship, ever. Over 99% of the vulnerabilities Mythos found are still unpatched. Anthropic is using cryptographic commitments and a 90-day disclosure window to manage the backlog. There is no precedent for this. Meanwhile, the rest of the AI world is going the opposite direction. Google released Gemma 4 as Apache 2.0. Meta's Llama family is open-weight. GPU just dropped a 744 billion parameter model under MIT license. So the frontier splits in two. One path is closed and coordinated. The other is open and uncontrolled. Here is the part nobody wants to say out loud. If Claude Mythos can find every bug in every system, then somewhere someone else's AI can too. Maybe not today, maybe not this model, but soon. Which means the coalition isn't really about holding the capability. It's a race to patch before someone weaponizes. If you want weekly breakdowns of the AI stories that actually matter, subscribe. Next week, the open-source AI agent that went from 9,000 to 247,000 GitHub stars in weeks. You won't want to miss it.